Yes, yes. Ross Knowledge back in the building. What are you saying? Here we go again. Today I'm talking about sticking to the blueprint. Do you ever have it where you're making some artwork or you are designing something and you have the infrastructure of the process? So at the start, you're going to have to do some basic work to get a ground setting of what you're going to make. By having this blueprint and sticking with it, it allows you to develop your design that you're trying to make. Because without that basic understanding, you ain't going to get nowhere. I'm trying to relate this in terms of when you're trying to start something, you need to have some sort of vision or idea of what you're thinking of doing. At the start, that can be the hardest bit to do, but I've learned that over time, because when I first started doing what I initially wanted to do in my life, which wasn't go to work every day, Monday to Friday, and I've only just started realizing this, it was doing what my interests initially were as I was growing up. So I like to play sport, I like to design stuff, I like music 24/7. Literally, if I could listen to music as much as possible, I would, but sometimes you need to get out into the open, you know? So, by the blueprint idea, I'm trying to say if you put more focus on these things now, so I'm trying to sort of get a ball rolling with getting more content out there. But if I didn't do what I initially started doing, so for example, right, when I first started doing my music production or my mixing, DJing, whatever, I'd set aside like 30 minutes to start with, maybe every day, or that was a bit too much to start with. So then I'd do maybe 30 minutes twice a week. And then over time, the more I just got into a routine with it, it was like second nature. So I don't even think about half the stuff I do now because it's just embedded into my brain. All right, you got to do this at this time, you got to do that at that time. The more you do it, you have to. I'm not saying you have to do it, I'm just telling you what I do. I ended up winding up the system. So rather than doing 30 minutes now, I'm now doing an hour because I've just built up that tolerance to allow me to do that. I'm trying to relate this more to like personal interests, not just because I suppose you could do it as well in your day to day life and stuff, but I feel like if me personally, I don't really want to be doing my job for the rest of my life, but it probably will happen. But I want to also do something else on the side, which is more relevant to what I want to do in my life, and it's more fulfilling. So if I can find a way to maybe do that a bit more, then I'm more than happy. But you need to get, I need to get some sort of income to allow me to do these interests that I'm doing outside of what I'm originally doing right now. So I want to build like an Eiffel Tower, mate. I want to build a massive, gigantic thing that I can sit on the top of and chill and eat a nice bacon sarnie. But some people don't mind just building a little back garden shed. Whoa, the roof is leaking. Carry on. Yeah, people don't want to do that, which is fair enough. Everyone's got different goals they want to do in life, but I would like to build a gigantic thing if it is possible. Whether or not it will stick, I'm just gonna keep trying to do it and hope that it goes somewhere. If it don't, I can be like, all right, I look all the way back there. I've actually tried to do something. Do you know what I mean? Rather than look forward, rather than back, and then be like, okay, what have you actually done with your life then? Nothing. What have you now look back and you're like, oh my god, you're right. What have you done, mate? So by putting more focus in now, you can easily develop this little bit of blueprint knowledge